Hey there, it's Mary out here at Olney, Oklahoma. Day 1 in 2026. It just so happens to be the coldest day of the year. We started out at 28 degrees this morning and we got up to 37 degrees. Oh my goodness. Well, we decided the little shed has got to go. We tried to tear it down. Jim's trying to knock the boards out, but I think it's going to take a little bit more than that. But we decided to put the water line right through the path of where that shed is, so it has got to come down. I think it's about time he pulled out the big gun. Here she comes, the beast. And there she is, the last little bit of structure from the old house. We were hoping to save it, but we just couldn't do it. And I think we're glad, because that wood was really old and rotted and just falling apart. So we were not able to save any of that.
We are again. We're gonna, on this beautiful day, we're gonna try to dig some more ditch, and maybe we'll get to put in some electric line today if we're lucky, and then tomorrow we'll get on the plumbing. But let's see what happens today.
All right, if Monday was the coldest day of the year, which it really wasn't, it was in February, but it was really cold on Monday. Then today is the most beautiful day. Jim is out there on the house pad. He's going to dig some more trenches, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get the pipe in just like he said. But look at all the green grass coming up. When I looked at the temperature, it was 68 degrees, just beautiful. We've got a lot of cleaning up to do. The winds were really high the other day, and it blew a lot of metal across our field that was in our little fire piles. So I've got some walking around to do, which is wonderful for me because I'll get all that vitamin D from the sun, and we're going to get closer and closer to pouring our pad, and I'm so excited. Well, we're trying to keep ourselves hydrated and eating a few oranges. But take a look at this. Of all the days, the most beautiful day, we've got a flat tire on the tractor. So Jim's going to have to take that in and get it fixed. And while he's gone, I'm going to work on our little patch of dirt over here by my oak tree. here we are on day 3 of our house build, and we're still working on the foundation. We started it before Christmas and before all of the freeze and the snow and all of that. And this week we started. It was freezing on Monday. We couldn't get much done. I think Jim worked a couple of hours in the freezing cold. Yesterday was the most beautiful day ever, but we had a flat tire, and so that halted our ditch digging, and so he got another 2 hours in. Today is another beautiful day, but it's supposed to top out at like 92 degrees, and that's pretty hot. So we got here early, and we're trying to get it done before it gets too hot. We're still digging trenches, and today we hope to get the conduit laid for the electrical line. He's going to dig that out, and hopefully we'll get the electric line to the pole today, and we'll also start on some of the plumbing. We've got some leveling to do to make sure that it's level, and then we've got plumbing to put in, but it's got to be at a certain angle. And look who showed up, none other than Jim Riley. What is Jim Riley doing now? Oh, he's going to build up this edge. He said it looked, no? I don't know what he's doing. He told me a while ago, ooh, don't run on my chair. Yes, he is. He's building up the edge. Look at that. He just drives right through those trenches. Back. Here's the entry point. Ooh, I need to show y'all the house plans. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the house plans. Yes, they are hand sketched. We are doing everything from scratch. Okay, I'm just going to move the camera around so you can see the layout. There was the entryway leading into the living room. You come around to the dining room, into the kitchen. I wanted the kitchen to be off a little bit from the living room so I could have my own quiet time while Jim watches his movies. There's a little bathroom there, and up at the top there's an extra bedroom. It's not big at all because we do not want people living with us. This is a senior citizen's house. We're going to have all the safety rails in the bathroom, and we've got one big bedroom and a big old closet, and everything is going to be built in just for what we want it to be. So let's get back to Jim. If only he had a tractor hand to help. Does it need to be the other way?
What do you mean the other way?
Upside down? Stop! You're going right in between them. You're headed straight for the hole. When you don't have someone to help you or an extra hand coming out of your arm, this is what you do. Got it? It's exactly 1/2 inch over from dead center. Exactly. What is this called? 4-wire? Is this called 4-wire? How many of them are copper and how many? They're all aluminum. Aluminum, ba 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 ba. Aluminum, ba ba da ba. Aluminum. Ba, ba, da, 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 da.
All aluminum. All aluminum.
Look at him go.
All aluminum.
Looking good.
All
You can do it, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Can at least cheer for you, huh?
What?
I can at least cheer for you.
Thanks, babe.
Well, that's a wrap for today. Jim came back and buried that electric cord, and I stayed at home. I got a little bit ill after we ate. I might not have been ready for that 90-degree temperature today, and I probably didn't drink enough water. But until next time, y'all come back now. You hear?